Young children are natural scientists, curious about the world around them and readily inclined to discover new things. While many of us think about STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math, as learning that begins in elementary school, the foundation for STEM thinking and STEM processes can be nurtured and developed well before children enter kindergarten.
How about we get some more Play-Doh?
Maybe you can take some Play-Doh from the bottom to use for the top.
When we think about introducing STEM in early childhood, it is not about setting aside an extra segment of time to address STEM topics, when the day is already packed full of activities. Instead, the goal is to integrate STEM processes into the daily routine and into one's early childhood curriculum.
These are not strong enough. We can fix the colors.
Well, how do you think you can get them to stay up, Noah?
Play-Doh.
The introduction of STEM thinking is about giving young children opportunities for active, hands-on exploration and experimentation, and building their critical thinking, prediction, and problem-solving skills. Educators need not be STEM experts to offer learning experiences that pique young children's curiosity and nurture their penchant for discovery.
Yes? All right, who knows the story of the Three Little Pigs? Do you guys like this story? Yeah, that's a pretty fun book, right?
Early childhood educators can use books, going to the library and choosing a book to enhance their STEM activities. Nearly every children's book you pick up, and if you start reading through it, you'll find some inkling of a STEM experience that you could try with children.
Meanwhile, the third pig remarked, "It's very nice, but I still don't think it's strong enough." So the third little pig searched everywhere. "What can I find that will be better than sticks?" he wondered. What did he use?
Bricks.
Bricks. Do you think that that's a better idea?
Yeah. He's
Yeah,
the
why?
smartest pig.
He's the smartest pig.
Because it's strong.
We read The Three Little Pigs today because it's a really good story about how the building process works and what makes a good house, what are good engineering ideas. So we read that for the kids so that they could kind of jump off of that and decide how they wanted to build their house with what materials. Little pigs, let me in. No, they shouted. What did they say?
Not gonna handle it.
Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in. Ready? But did that work?
No.
No, so he tried again. In today's activity, we looked at different structures and how they were being built. We also talked about, the structures that the kids live in, what they're made out of: brick, wood, stone. And then we brought it all together in an activity where they could make their own houses and see what materials they would use. So we really did all of this to kind of bring it back to STEM and bring it back to engineering so that the kids could get, their own hands-on experience. What do you think a good house needs?
Bricks.
Bricks? What else do you think it needs?
Stone.
Maybe sand?
The houses are all going to look different. Some of them are going to collapse, but that's part of the scientific method. Sometimes when something fails, it's not a bad thing. You want them to go back and try again, and that's what we really want children to understand, is that if something doesn't work the first time, it's not a big deal. It means we're going to learn a lot more by going back and figuring out what did not work and then making some changes.
Juliana, how do you think we can make these stronger so they don't fall down next time?
I know, we can make some more Play-Doh.
We love having the kids work in teams in our classroom just so that they can build those interpersonal skills and learn how to work together. And it really helps them when they get stuck. They don't know what they're doing or how to build a house. They can ask their friend for advice, or they can see what their friend is doing and kind of build off on that.
What about we all build together? I'm building like this. But I can't open up this blue. I know though.
We just observe them and just watch and ask them open-ended questions, seeing what is their thinking process, because that's really what we want to see. We want to see the process, not the end product. So we want to see how they're thinking through everything.
So do you guys have a roof? Because it has a lot of...
Yeah.
It can't even blow down like
And some
this.
doors.
There's Stephanie. Yeah. And this is a door like that. See the mountain. Don't even try to blow down.
You gotta figure out how to stick it on your house.
Okay.
When doing an activity like the Three Little Pigs, when children have spent a lot of time building a house and they're excited to, look what I made, and they want everybody to see what they've made, they may not want to do the next part, which I found extremely exciting, is to blow it down and see whether it stands. So if a child doesn't want it to be blown down, you leave it. Or you can take photographs of it to allow them to keep a picture of their house. Respect the children's wishes.
So the big bad wolf said, I'll huff, and I'll huff, and I'll blow your house down. Try to blow it down. Did it fall over?